In South Carolina today, Democrats are deciding whether to throw out the results of a Senate primary election. An unknown and unemployed military veteran, Alvin Greene, won the nomination last week over a political veteran, Vic Rawl.
Now, what they tell you is, well, thank God we live in a democracy. If you don't like the way a man's doing, you vote him out of office and vote another man in to take his place. But what they're not telling you, it's got to be one of their guys. You can't just vote anybody in.
There is nothing necessarily extraordinary about an upset victory in politics. It happens, but the political enigma reaches a whole new level when the Democratic nominee for the U.S. Senate in South Carolina is accused of being a plant by the Republicans.
But when Mr. Greene won the Democratic primary, it was like, oh, the Republicans must have planted him, or there was a mistake. Something went wrong with the voting machines. We need to go back to dangling chads.
They're going to take a look at the voting irregularities. They got to go back to those paper ballots. That's an easy way to recount and find out what's going on.
There were some real shenanigans going on in the South Carolina primary.
Congressman Clyburn, along with other South Carolina Democrats, have focused on how an individual not currently employed produced the filing fee of $10,400.
Yeah, it's funny how they weren't worried where that $10,000 come from before he won the primary.
And he who took it should be investigated. Did you go door to door to meet the voters? How did they find out who you were?
I just conducted a simple, old-fashioned campaign.
Now they're saying, Mr. Greene, well, he might not be smart enough to be a senator.
Yeah, I heard that there are I have people calling, and there's just some false sites out there that I'm not operating. You know, that's something that I just got today, that there are false sites out there, you know, relating to me and my campaign. And I just want to let everyone know that there are sites out there that don't have my authority.
Yeah, you have to be smart to be senator, like Quayle. Quayle was a smart guy. Yeah. Look, all you have to do if you're going to be a senator, you have to be able to lie to people. You have to be able to argue with other senators, and you have to be able to do what the bank tells you when it comes voting time. That's it.
Like I said before, I've always been a Democrat, and I still will be a Democrat in the future and support Democrats.
See, you can vote for Republican or Democrat or Libertarian or Green or what? Not Mr. Greene, but the Green Party. You can vote for any party you want, just as long as it's one of their candidates.
South Carolina Democrats, they're mystified and embarrassed that Alvin Greene, a man the party has never heard of and did no campaigning, won.
Hey, this isn't one of our guys. Look at the corners of his mouth. There's not even any dried banker come there.
Now his opponent, Vic Rawl, who is a longtime state legislator, is challenging the results of the election. Tonight he's challenging them, saying there were voting irregularities, and there is a hearing going on before the South Carolina State Democratic Party's Executive Committee. They could redo the election, but it's important to note they've never decided to overturn a statewide race like this one, Wolf. It's never happened before, so it seems unlikely here. Again, hearing that evidence now, they could decide as early as tonight.
I think it was old Stalin said, we let them vote for whoever they want for, because whoever they vote for us.
The state chairman of the Democratic Party has asked you to withdraw from the Senate race. Will you withdraw?
No.